All right, welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Fanon, and in this video, we are going to be in the 147-pound division, where the boxing world has created a monster in Terence Bud Crawford, who within a couple hours has had more amazing things come out number one, out of his mouth, and number two, out of sources around the Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford rematch negotiations. I got to tell you, man, Terence Crawford, man, enjoy it while it lasts, dog, because this dude is going to be heading towards getting blackballed without a doubt, because he has got to be one of the most difficult people he has to be, like Bob Arum has said, when he said it before, one of the most difficult people to deal with. He's literally saying that he is not going to fight anybody. You can't make this stuff up. But let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and I'm already going to tell you right now, don't get sensitive about this video. I don't make this stuff up. I read it, I react to it, but I got to tell you, man, Terence Crawford is a piece of work, man. Full-fledged piece of work. Before I get into that, though, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you are a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you so much. So let me give you the list of things that I'm going to talk about. And I'm going to give you my conclusion, which is going to be, look, man, Terence Crawford is got to be the most difficult person to deal with that I've seen from the outside looking in boxing negotiations. It's amazing. His viewpoint of the world amazes me. This coming off of his biggest win of his career, obviously. What he did before the biggest win of his career and what he's actually doing after the biggest win of his career. Terrific guy and fighter in the ring, without a doubt, man. Pound for pound, the best fighter in the world. But I am sure that Bob Arum was very glad to see the doorknob hit him where the good Lord split him. Because this stuff to me is just, it's wild. Let me explain. First things first, word came out today that Terence Crawford, in negotiations with Errol Spence Jr., wants more money from Errol Spence Jr. to make the fight at 154 pounds. So the deal was, first of all, by all accounts other than Terence Crawford talked himself way to millions more dollars than what his drawing capacity actually would have earned him for the fight, right? Or would have said he should get for the fight. Errol Spence Jr. gives into basically all his demands. Even before he gives into all the demands, he still ghosts him and goes to fight David Avanesyan. And then when he comes back, right, my understanding is that he asked for more things like flipping the coin on who comes out second, right? Just things that's just like, okay, wow. But anyway, because he's negotiating, and I can't fault the guy for negotiating. He's a haggler. So now that Errol Spence says, I can't make 147, I want to go to 154, it is, of course, the loser of the fight's right to call the rematch. But the fighter that wins, it's their choice what weight class the fight is in. So it's up to Terence Crawford what weight class it takes place. So even though the first fight wound up being a lopsided fight, Terence Crawford apparently wants more money from Errol Spence and more concessions from Errol Spence in order to do the fight. Now, what Errol does with that, that's his decision. Whatever. You want to give him the more money, give him the more money. I'm not going to argue about what he should do or shouldn't do. What he shouldn't do. But the fact that Terence Crawford asked for more concessions just tells you the type of negotiator that he is. But then, and I was going to leave that alone. I was. Until this happened. Terence Crawford throws a hissy fit. I don't care what y'all say. I know a hissy fit when I see a hissy fit. Dude is a dude that can never be happy with anything. He goes into, now that he's the man and everybody wants to fight him, he then outwardly snaps on Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia for saying that they want to fight him. Did me dirty, had all these people that don't know nothing about boxing, all trying to discredit my accomplishments. I haven't fought nobody, lies, but not one wanted to be that so-called somebody though. Y'all created a whole term, he on the wrong side of the street, which is not true. When in boxing you have ever heard someone sit till I moved up. I've heard a bunch of people say that. All the fighters that claim that they their own bosses was hiding behind the term call Al. Now they talking like they can fight whoever they want. Boy, y'all, some pawns, go sit down. It's funny how all these fighters wanted to fight now. But back then, all they could say was, I haven't fought nobody. Now they begging, looking for a check. Can't make this up, right? Now, he specifically mentions Danny Swift. How the tables have turned. Danny Swift and Keith Thurman will never get a shot at the top dog. And that's me. Y'all whole ASSs didn't want no smoke before. Now you want to fight. Now y'all want to fight so bad. Go keep fighting each other like before. Watch this. Let me tell you all the people that Terence Crawford will not fight. He doesn't want to fight his WBC mandatory, who's going to be Keith Thurman. He doesn't want to fight Jaron Ennis because he has nothing to prove fighting Jaron Ennis. Now he doesn't want to fight Danny Garcia, who all Danny Garcia was said, yeah, I'd love to fight him. But Danny Garcia is up at 160 fighting Erislandy Lara for a belt. Who exactly is Terence Crawford going to fight? Canelo Alvarez is not acting like he wants to fight him. Errol Spence Jr. may not fight him if Errol Spence Jr. doesn't give in to the demands. And Jermell Charlo may lose to Terence Crawford, may lose to Canelo Alvarez. And if he beats Canelo Alvarez, he's got another fight with Canelo Alvarez. Man, what happened to take on all comers? I told y'all the same thing, though, about Errol Spence and what he did with Keith Thurman by saying he would never fight Keith Thurman. I'm telling you, I think these are bad practices, man. Once Keith Thurman didn't fight him because he was playing games, right? Playing games with Keith Thurman, with Errol Spence. And Errol Spence said, I'll never fight him. I said it then. I don't agree with that. I think Errol Spence Jr. should fight Keith Thurman. Two wrongs don't make a right. But Terence Crawford is not going to fight anybody. He's not going to, that eliminates all his top competition. All of them. Keith Thurman, Jaron Ennis are his two top competition for the belt that he actually holds. And he said he's not going to fight either one of those guys, but yet he's not going to vacate his belts. Man, I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of prima donna going on outside the ring in boxing. And I'm telling you, Terence Crawford is going to be a nightmare for anybody to deal with in a negotiation and to actually try to get a fight done. And man, that's all I got to say about it. That stuff right there is crazy to me, man. Why can't you be happy that you're just at the top of the hill, man? I told this about Terence Crawford fans after Errol Spence Jr. won the fight. Dude, being a sore loser is one thing, but being a sore winner, dude, that's something completely different, man. That is pure sore winner. And I don't care what y'all say. That's my opinion. Tell me what you want to say in the comment section. I don't care because I'm 100% convinced I'm right on this. Anyway, that's my take on the matter. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.